our senior class president, Ajay, Purohit.
Thank you, Mr. Feroyan, and welcome again to the Convocation of the Class of 2026. My name is Ajay Purohit, and I have to say, it's been bittersweet walking through these halls and seeing my classmates, teachers, and fellow community members, because it struck me that this really is the last time us seniors are beginning a new school year in this building. It's the last time that we're sorting out our classes here, and the last time we can look forward to what high school and what Greenhills has in store for us. Around September of next year, we won't have that. We will, however, have high school diplomas. Hopefully. It's also one of the last times us seniors will not have to worry about bumping into kindergartners at school events. Yes, you heard that correctly. Soon enough, we'll be welcoming them for the kindergarten convocation of the class of 2039. Crazy. Nevertheless, what I am grateful for today is that this is a speech not quite about the end of something, but about the beginning. It's the beginning of 6th grade for some of you, your first week at Greenhills. The beginning of high school for you 9th graders, and for us, the beginning of senior year. Often we look back and reminisce when we finish something, but I think it's equally as important to reflect as we begin this upcoming year. Yes, this is a speech about beginnings. Except for a couple juniors who I heard were already exploiting their non-existent junior privileges. In which case, it's the end for you. We won't see you again. Dr. Lund, I'll give that to you. But the beginning of the school year is a time of reinvention. This idea of reinvention has been especially relevant for me. Every time I've gotten a Miss Roji test back, I had to look myself in the mirror afterwards asking who I really am. But for us seniors, it's a real opportunity to decide what we want our final year at this school to look like. We're lucky that we've always been supported by a faculty that dedicates their lives to ensuring we are ready to take on the world one day. Still, some of you may not be familiar with names like Mr. and Mrs. Friedlander, Miss Miller, Mrs. Ebling. These are just a few of the many teachers who are no longer at the school with us or even predated us, but have had a lasting impact. And the spirit of what they've taught persists. And I feel the excitement of you 6th graders because I was once one of you. I remember coming into Greenhills 6 years ago, excited about the prospect of middle school, of getting accustomed to a new schedule of 75-minute classes, which, to be honest, I still haven't fully adjusted to. I don't know about you guys, but it's a long time. But I remember that convocation. I remember seeing the seniors walk down these steps, how put together and mature they appeared. And I know you all are looking up at me, thinking, how times have changed. What happened to that? No, when I was a 6th grader, and in a sense, every year I've been at Greenhills, I thought seniors had it all figured out. Let me tell you, we don't. The question I've received a lot going into the school year is, what are your plans? Or what does your future have in store for you? Well, I would respond, I think I'm going to eat lunch in a few hours, probably. Take a nap in the dance studio later, and probably spar with Dr. Randolph over what Shakespeare's TikTok page would have looked like. Then they would say, but what about for the rest of your life? I realized that I might not have an exact answer because I'm still figuring it out. And a lot of us seniors are. Greenhills not only allows it, but encourages us in this process. As all of us enter the upcoming school year, we have the opportunity to leave our comfort zones, to take classes that we might not have the chance to take again, to go to battle for our grade during school competitions, and to make memories together that we'll tell our grandchildren about. Some better than others. Just recently, I heard a few freshmen confuse GP class for Chat GPT class, and didn't really turn out too well. But class of 2026, I remember Zoom grade meetings in 7th grade, our old Bruno Mars mock rock, watching the sunset at Warren Dunes, winning Spirit Week last year, protesting the new 38-step Griffin login. It's pretty long. And I can't wait for all the experiences we're going to have and the memories we're going to make this year. What's so interesting to me, what's so interesting to me about Convocation is that throughout the school's history, the faces in the audience change every year. Seniors do as well. But the mission remains constant. On the one hand, it's a transient experience for all of us here who will leave these halls one day. But on the other, Greenhills will stay with us forever. The thousands of students' voices who have once walked our halls echo the Greenhills. They echo every time we walk by the names on our trophies, every time we reenact decades-long school traditions, every time we hear a story about a former student from a teacher. All of these students have left their mark, and their names still live in our school for eternity. So ask yourself today, what will your legacy be at Greenhills? Where will your names be etched on these walls and in the memory of our school? Because soon enough, all of you will be seniors reflecting on how you got here and what impact you want to leave. Decades from now, a new generation of students will walk through Main Street, see our names in the hallways, participate in traditions that we began, and hear about the stories of our time in this building. So, make it count. And as poet Seamus Heaney wrote, "The way we are living, timorous or bold, will have been our life." And so, welcome again to Convocation and to a new school year. Here's to the class of 2026, and thank you.